Howdy. Is this thing on? Yeah, this thing's on. Okay. Good progress was made at Ed Indies. You'll see in a second when I've found the folder that everything's in. Yep. Yep. Git pull. Is that my latest stuff? That's my latest stuff. Well, I guess we'll find out whether it's all working properly in on Ubuntu instead of on my Mac. Everything should be fine. Okay. It's all very messy, but there's a pushing animation. I push against the wall. It's a bit sudden right now. I'm thinking I need like a frame between those two. And then we've got animations that get squashed. They get squashed. Level. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there you go. Look, got animations. Things fall. I can undo. Ta-da! Ta-da! I can restart. I can push. I can do that. It's going to push all those. I can undo. Jump over here. I can restart. I can push again. I can push. Because I could put a thing there and then put the wall here so that I don't get squashed. Push. Ta-da! Wait, did that do something weird? No, there's just a walking animation while the animations run. That's fine. I mean, I should probably get rid of it, but yeah, that works. So technically I'm not squashed, I can just walk back out. So right now, if I get squashed by the box, I can just walk back out from underneath it. Whoop. Starting to feel like a real game. Da, 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 da. I also need to keep an eye on the time because I have food cooking that I will go and eat at some point. Could I walk while that was falling? No. Okay, yeah. It waits until after it's finished falling, then I can walk, which is as intended. Cool. Oh, yeah, okay. So the next thing I should fix is that the falling is like linear. It actually isn't that noticeable in this case. I mean, it's kind of noticeable. I want to fall with gravity, so that's the next thing to figure out. It's not a super simple problem because the animations are done as like a kind of tween thing where t goes from 0 to 1. And that determines the position it's going to end up at. So I basically need to know, given the gravity that I have, which is in the physics file, gravity cells per second squared, 23.4. Given that, I need to work out, and given the distance the block is falling, work out where it would be at each t along that, between 0 and 1. It should be fairly doable. So that's going to need to get imported into, where am I doing? I'm doing it in like, yeah, my code's a bit of a mess right now. My animation handler isn't doing a lot of the animation work. A lot of the animation work is just happening in my index file, which is not ideal, but that's the way it is. Oh, and I have basically the concept of an again turn now. So after after a push, there's an again turn where it gets to run the rules again, and so on. So, next, yeah, so the thing is, I need to determine this in here, in the rules file. So from physics, I'm going to need to import the gravity. Is it going to be there? No, it's not going to be there. What's going to happen is the animations for falling, which I set at some point down here. Here, this is where I set the animation for falling. I'm going to set a kind of like an easing function. It's not an easing function. It's just a, I'm going to just call it tween. Shall I just set that to a, I won't make it a function, I'll just set tween gravity. I can make this work. And then just have some code in the interpolation bit that understands, oh, that means use the gravity. So here, from physics, we're going to import gravity cells per second, but that's not exported, is it? Nope. And so when things fall, sorry, right now, this is, I basically want to just have a different tween function depending on if animation tween is, I'm just going to do this for now. I'm going to assume there's only two. If that's gravity, then the function is going to be, it takes a t, it just takes a t basically, and I can capture the other two things. No, I can't. No, I can't, because it's a different thing in each one. So sure, let's just do. Let's just pass it. Let's just pass it in from position vector. Why not? Keep it simple. I can just use exactly this. Oh, but it's from position. That's fine. It's like one-dimensional instead. I'll just remember. It's fine. So this is going to be tween a from position dot x vector dot x t. This is going to be the same but y. What time do I need to go and do stuff with my food? Half past? Half past. Y. Y. I'm going to use the same tween function for both of them right now, just to make sure that's still working. But it's not. It's not. From position is not defined. Of course it's not, because it's animation from position. Everything's broken. Woohoo! Oh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, everything's back to normal. So this function is going to be different if it's gravity, though. Probably going to be more complicated. It's definitely going to be more complicated. So let's do that. Okay, so as t goes from 0 to 1, I need to know where it would be at that time. The other complicated thing here is that when creating the animation, I know that this, that's when I set what the duration of the animation is. Is that bad? Probably. I should probably figure out the duration. Like, I use duration here somewhere, right? Well, yeah, there's like end timestamp, start timestamp. It's fine. Let's leave it as is. Let's not rip everything apart. So, where do those come from? I mean, they're set immediately. Right. Starts. Well, so the duration is set here, but the duration is going to depend on how far the thing is falling. Okay, that's fine. We can just override it down here. That's what we're going to do. Animation duration seconds is going to be what are my equations of motion? isaacphysics.org. So this takes, u is what? U is initial velocity. So yeah, we have constant acceleration. Displacement with positive acceleration. Okay. So if u is the initial velocity, t is the amount of time, that's what I want to work out. A is the acceleration, which I know, and t is what I want to work out. Okay. How do you rearrange this for t? Displacement knowing initial and final velocities. I mean, I could do that. Work out the final velocity, and then work out. I mean, I could do it either way. It's going to be the equivalent, right? Let's do it that way. That feels simpler. Because then I can just 1 over. No, hold on. It's divided by s. So that over s would be the time? No, because that'd be divided. So that'd be 1 over t, and then we'd move the s to the other side. So that'd be divided by. So that'd be s over that. S over that is the time it takes. Okay, oh, it's almost past. I gotta go do some stuff. How do I add text? Text. Does that just immediately appear? Probably somewhere. BRB making dinner. / eating dinner. Do I change the color? Oh, there's a gradient. Sure. Oh, a subtle gradient. Can I make this bold? No? Can I not make this bold? I got italics. Apparently not. I could put an outline on it. Sure. Oh, it's gone. How do I rotate this thing? I swear there's a way to rotate it. How do I rotate it? Who knows? Okay. Be right back, making, eating dinner. Can I increase the size of the outline? I can add a, there we go. What does that do? Who knows? Okay. Be right back. Not finished making dinner yet, but it'll be done in about 10 minutes. Okay. Right. So I want to know, given the distance this is falling, what do I want to know? So I know the distance is falling, and I want t. So this makes the most sense, right? But I first have to work out, but to work out the velocity at the end, I need to know t. So this one doesn't involve t at all. What's this? Velocity squared. What? Oh, sorry. I guess I'm reading the wrong thing over here. So initial velocity squared plus 2as. Yeah, that makes sense. Is the final velocity squared. So I know u. What do I know? Let's write it down. I know the initial velocity is 0. I know the distance is like to position minus fall from position. I don't know the end velocity, and I don't know time. Oh, and I know A is gravity. So which of these has US and A in it? And basically I want T. So if there's one that has T, U, S and A in it, which I don't think there is. T, U, S and A, yes there is, here. I can work out T. So I should just rearrange this. So S equals UT plus 0.5 AT squared. 0.5 AT squared. So S divided by T is U that. How do I get the T out of this? What's the right way to do that? Maybe I should have left a T over there. No. Let's get the T's on the same side as each other, I guess. Really? I feel like I've just inverted the thing. S over T is that. I'm just going to end up back where I was. Times this by T, times that by T. I'm basically back where I was. Times this by T. Great. I want T by itself. Is that not doable? This is a... what's it called, right? Let's just search equation of motion to find T. Find T. Just tell me. Find T. Yes, this is what I want. Yep. Rearrange it for me, please. Yes, quadratic equation. Oh yeah, okay, so we have to use... Oh no! Oh no! Wait, does the quadratic equations have two answers? So are there two times at which I could... No. Well, hold on. So I can get rid of part of this, can't I? Okay, that's maybe the thing I need to do to make this much simpler. Yeah, okay. So I know the u is 0, so it's just this. Okay, this makes it a lot simpler. So if I divide s by that, then I've got t squared, so square root of that is t. Cool. There we go. That's what I needed. Dividing by 0.5 is the same as timesing by 2, so it's 2s over a square rooted is t, I believe. Okay, and so my distances here are in cells and my acceleration's in cells, which is good. My time is in... Yeah, hold on, what are my units here? So u is 0, that's fine. S is in cells. A is in... wait, what is that in? Cells per second squared. Where was I? Rules? Yeah. Cells per second squared. Which means my time will be in seconds, right? Because I'm doing S divided by A. S, cells divided by cells over that. Which is the same as cells times S squared divided by cells, so you end up with S squared, square rooted, you end up with seconds. Okay, cool. So we'll end up with seconds here, which is what I wanted. Perfect. So, math square root, that is what it's called, right? Math square root, JavaScript. Yep. Is going to be 2 times the distance, all distance equals animation to position y minus animation from position y. What time is it? Oh, about time for me to go eat. Full distance divided by A, which is the gravity, which I'm not importing in here yet. Import gravity from physics. Gravity cells per second squared. So in theory, if I haven't messed anything up, that feels right. Like that one is taking a lot longer than that one. They're not currently moving with gravity, but they are falling at different rates. Well, at least the time is longer for the fall. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Then I shall be back. Where's my little thing? There we go. Looks terrible. But alright. Back in 10-15 minutes. Alrighty, dinner has been consumed. Let's get rid of that. Alright. So that's that calculated. Then when we're tweening, we need to make it end up at the right position based on that and other things. Easy. Easy? I mean, I should probably just pass in the whole animation to the tween function, right? Because I'm going to need more than this. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. That and that. Oh, should have been animation. That needs to be animation and animation, and then get rid of that. Oh, no, but I need to... No, I can't do it like that. I guess the thing is, I have access to the animation here. I don't actually need to pass it in at all. No, I do, because it's a different, yeah, it's a different thing for each one. But the thing that I'm calculating isn't, is it? What am I calculating? So, let's just figure that out first. So, I've got the duration. What do I have? I've got initial velocity is 0. I've got the, let's go back to our page. Let's go back to that other one actually. Is it this? Yeah. we know our... What did we have? We had U. We know A, which is gravity. We know T now, which is the duration in seconds on the animation. We don't know our final velocity yet. Oh, we know our distance, which is like from position, no, to position, minus from position. And what I want to know is at, at like a different T, where am I? I want to know S at a different T. So I think I'm probably going to have to work out the ending velocity. Yeah, so some part of the way through that amount of time, I want to know where I would be. Oh, so I know T. Yeah, okay. So I know U, A, and T, basically, and I want S. U, A, and T, and I want S. It's that one, okay? So... what that would be is... so the actual amount of time, I'll call it time passed, is going to be animation, this is going to be T times and animation duration seconds. That's in seconds. That's what I want. Is that what I want? That is what I want. Yeah, okay. So that's the T I'm actually working with. Then I'm doing distance equals ut, which is 0. So it's just 0.5 times gravity cells per second squared times time passed squared. Time passed is seconds, that's seconds. So we're times it by seconds, so we get cells, which is exactly what we want. Yes. That's the distance, so it's from position plus distance. Now, do I have... I mean, I have access to that. I have access to that. I'm not using vector at all. Why am I not using vector? Do I not need the vector? I do. Do I? So this has been called for both X and Y. I guess in theory I could be working out, right, I could be doing this there. But I always store the duration seconds here. But I do need to know like which direction we're actually moving in. I mean, no I don't, because in X, yeah, it's fine, it's totally fine. No, it's not, because... Yeah, because I'm not using the vector here. This is going to move diagonally. I guess I could just... basically multiply by... This is really hacky, but whatever. Multiplied by vector greater than 0. So if it's 0, then, yeah. Does that end up working? Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. I wouldn't mind it actually starting faster. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Falling animations are done. Anything else? What next? I mean, obviously I shouldn't get squashed by the boxes. Well, I can push all these off and then this one's going to fall a long way. Hey. Boop. Neat. Let's commit that. Between falling with gravity. What next? What should I do next? It's getting to the point where I should actually start implementing the main mechanics of the game. I mean, I could fix the problem there where like the walking animation continues while, yeah, let's fix that whilst it's falling. So what decides that currently? Something terrible. So in renderer, we decide which thing to be using based on this. This is the walking animation. So if player started moving timestamp is something. So I guess that's not being cleared. I guess that's not being cleared. Why isn't it? When does that get cleared? Oh, because physics aren't running. I should just clear that if a push is happening, I think. Push. I do clear it if a push is happening. Wait, I only clear... No, I clear that timestamp. I don't clear the other one, the one that actually matters. Also, should I not be clearing both? Here, I'm only clearing the right push. Ugh. Oh no, I see. Left to stand there. Got it. What are the two situations here? Ugh. I just want to clear it if a push happens. So clear. What was the thing called? It was called player started moving timestamp. So now if the falling is happening, yeah, okay. Oh, except then it kills the pushing animation. However, I think that could be fixed by... Does it kill the pushing animation if I'm pushing against the wall? No. Ooh, there are problems though. Oh, I broke stuff. Where's the renderer? Here it is. I'd have to move the push around. No. Right, and that determines which frame. So no, I don't want to clear that then. All right. I guess I just want to. Let's just hack it together. I just want to clear that. When falling is happening. Let's just hack it together. Rules. If falling is happening, we're here. Push. Push. Yeah, okay. The animation stops now when falling is happening. Oh, so it's a bit silly how it flickers now when... I think I'll do it, yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess a falling is... no, a falling isn't happening. Huh, that's actually interesting then. Why does it flicker in that case? Did it always flicker? Let me get rid of that again. And push. Oh, it always flickered. Okay, so it wasn't that made that happen. It's always been an issue. Okay, that can be the next thing to fix then. Let's commit that. Fix animation while... fix player animation while blocks are falling. So then the flickering, to fix that, what must be happening is that we think we're not pushing anymore. Does it happen when pushing against the wall? It does. Wait, I fixed this earlier. When did I break this? Let's go back a couple of commits. Check out head 2. Okay, no problem there if we go back to let's go back one. Go back one commit, which was just that change, so it wasn't just that change, there must be something else there. Okay, what did I do in the current commit? That's ooh, oh, okay, I left a thing in that I didn't mean to leave in. Here. There we go. Push on here, there's no flickering. I push on here, things fall. If I push twice, do we flicker while pushing? We still do, that was probably always there. So in fact, let me amend my previous commit with that fix. Let's just double check. So if I check out 2 commits ago and I push on that block, I presume I'll still do the flickering thing. Yeah, okay. So it's a separate bug to fix. All right. So to fix that, so we must yeah, I guess we're not pushing for a moment. That makes sense that we're not pushing for a moment. Also, the pushing animation only happens if type push is put in here. This is such a mess. Where's that come? Visual type, right, which comes from over here. Here, push happening. So, this is so bad. This is the worst code that's ever been written. Right, so one of these things isn't true. Yeah, okay. Like a simple thing I could do is to say, because the problem is for that frame, sure, I don't have any velocity going rightwards. Actually, is that true? Is that what's happening? So if I do, if here I say console log game state player velocity x, that should be 0 right now, yeah. And then we'll jump down here. It's gonna change a bit, okay. No, it's 0 the whole time. Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because it's being reset back to 0 because I'm hitting the wall. Yeah, so as far as it's concerned, I'm not hitting the wall at all. But why? Wait, how is it determined that... So it's not just push that determines whether I'm pushing, because like I'm obviously pushing earlier than that. So where does that come from? Not neither of those. Push. Right, it comes from this. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay, that's what this thing's for. So those are being cleared. Right, so what I want is for them to have been set by now. And they're not being set for whatever reason. In the next turn. There's a turn happening where they don't get set. Not there. Where am I looking? Here. So what set of these isn't right? Oh, okay, I think I see. So the issue is right now, if right collision is null, or, so that won't be null, I don't think, or that is not right, then this happens, otherwise we'll reset the thing. We only want to reset the thing if it's actually set, but that's not going to change anything. Hold on. So this is getting set to null somewhere where I don't want it to, I guess. At the end of the animation, a turn is running. Well, presumably this thing's happening? Hold on. That was running a lot. It's like always running. No, that doesn't happen during that period, so then this one must happen. Ah. That does happen, but not at the... Oh, it happens when the push happens. And then so immediately afterwards, okay, so the push happens, it resets that to null, but why doesn't that immediately get set back to null on the next step round? Sorry, set to something not null on the next time round. We should end up here, no? There's a frame where it isn't being set. So what I should look for is the first frame after foo, like what are the values of like these things. Right collision, horizontal movements. In fact, let's put the whole thing in. And then that. Well, that will be null. Oh. Oh yeah, so that should set that, exactly. Okay, so after the foo. After the foo. April 5, true, null. And then this happens. April 5, true, null. So April 5, it's not null. True, so we'll get in there. Null, and we'll end up in there. That will be set. Exactly. So then because that's set, surely push happening should get set to true. Right push start timestamp. After the foo, where is it? Here it is. Foo. Oh. Right, that's because this happens every turn anyway. Null. Yes, that's what we're expecting. Then this, and it's still null. That's interesting, because physics is running. Where's that happen? Here. Physics is running, and I know it is because I'm seeing this log where right collision is 8.5. This is true, and this is null. Right collision, 8.5, so that'll pass, and that'll pass because that's true. This is null, so this will happen. That'll get set. Right push starts timestamp. Is that being... So how is that ending up null again? Is there another place where it gets set to null? It won't go there because they're both in else's. Oh. 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 How is that there? How is that there? I still got the flickering. Okay, wait, what? So, okay, what now? Push. Foo. Foo. Null. 8.5. Null. I don't think I didn't hold on to it. Okay. There are two foos there? There are two foos, okay. Sure, so that's a thing. So here, the first turn after physics has stopped, this is a thing. It's got a number, so it's not null, so this is true. And since push is happening, we push that to get static transaction. I think, yes. Oh, those just need to happen the other way around. No. Oh, right, no, because that has to happen. Right. Push is happening. Is there still an active transaction at that point? No, because the physics has come back. The physics is running, so there's no active transaction, so therefore... Oh, except maybe the next one. No, because physics hasn't been running, so the next transaction is not even lined up yet. But now it is, because the physics has run and I've been pushing. But apparently I haven't been pushing. Let's log that, I guess. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna push you. Okay. Oh gosh. Go up a lot, I think. How much? Not that much. Is that where the foo was? That was when I was jumping. Yeah, okay. Oh, it'll be around here somewhere. No? Foo. So there's an X transition while it's happening. That makes sense. Then there is a turn where these things happen. That gets set. That's null. Yeah, so we're doing get static transaction. And you're not using this correctly. Push happening is true. It should be. So that's the type. Then when we do this, return this, we copy the type across, and then in renderer we use the type at some point, like down here. No, yes, yeah, here. Wait, then I didn't get it. No, I did get it. Okay, what do I actually want to do? Let's make this debugging easier. I've got a load of console logs now that are confusing. The others here, no. Physics, console log, foo. So there is a frame where I am showing different animation. Is it showing the walking animation or the standing still animation? It's hard to tell. Like it does make sense that while things are falling that should happen, but not when, oh gosh. Not when nothing's falling. Like in this case, if I push this along here. Oh, well, I guess it does make sense that it's happening, right? No, it doesn't make sense, because I'm pushing up against it. In fact, that's interesting. Ah, that's weird. So if I push here... No, okay, that's right. So there's still a flickering happening. Why? Let me say here. Let's log this. So that won't be happening right now. When I'm walking it happens? Yeah, okay, when I'm walking it happens. I push. True, false. Push, true, false. True. True, false. Oh gosh. Jump down here. Restart. Jump down here. Duh. That's what decides between whether it's a normal walking animation or a push animation. Yeah, why is it going to a... It's like not using, it's not even using the push animation, even though I am pushing. What, why? I've broken something. Yeah, okay, I've broken something. Why is it not pushing? What have I changed? What have I changed? Wait, why have I gotten rid of that? Why have I gotten rid of that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, okay. That's how I broke something. Okay. So pushes, and it flickers then. Okay, and yes, there's one frame of false in all of that. Okay, that makes sense. So then the question is, why is there one frame of false? So that comes from type, which comes from the animation type. Oh gosh, did not mean to scroll out. There we go. Which comes from here, visual type. And visuals get passed in from index.js. It comes from here. So there is presumably a turn where this if if animation object types equals null, and animation type equals push here. So when I'm pushing, I'm expecting that to say true. Yep. Oh gosh, where's the here come from? Oh, that is the here. Okay. Where's my other log coming from? Console. Here, right. Yeah. So here true. Yeah, that makes sense. And then when it was false, you didn't get the here. Yeah, and there's one frame of false, here true, and then just a false without a here. Wait, which order do these happen in? Yeah, so the boolean will come after the here. So it's here true, here false. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So this isn't being set in that case for one frame, and why not? So this just comes from the animation type. Which so one thing I want to know, I guess, is whether this is what I checked before. Okay, so let's leave that in. So that's when the push is happening. Let's also log here whether I can't just copy this because this actually mutates. Blah. push, push. Okay, stop. So there's the first animation happening. So what we should see is the transaction. If there's an active transaction, then here if a push is happening, and then true if a push is happening, false if things happening. So first that, oh gosh, don't expand it. Here, true. Yes, a push is happening during the thing. So let's get to the end of it. So we see that, here, true. Then we see a time when there is no transaction happening, and there's no, and push is, the animation type is not push. So that means it's going to get static transaction instead of get active transaction. Yet this is not true. Yeah, so I'm just back where I was. Just back where I was. So for one frame, push happening is false. And I gotta figure out why. Push, push. Okay, stop. Push happening. When's that stop? And then there's one frame where it's false. Oh, there's more than one frame when it's false. Hold on. Let's log it just in here. Okay, so push trues. Oh, push trues. That's when the animation's happening. Then, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. So then there's this frame where push happening is false. And then there's a frame where push happening is true. I can make this simpler just by putting a clear delineation between each of the frames. Why don't I do that? Okay. Okay, we scroll up. So that's when the animation's happening. And then there's push happening false, false, push happening true. Okay. And why? So on that turn, when the push happening is false, let's get rid of some of the other logs we've got. There's a log down here, isn't there, somewhere? Yeah. True. Bunch of frames happen where that doesn't happen yet, because that's when the animation's actually happening. Okay, let's log that so it's clearer as well. I can just do it here. If this is happening, then no. If let's just introduce the blur again, I guess. Oh gosh, no. Pulse blur. That's if blur console log animating. Oh. Push. Okay, we can see where the animating happens. Okay, so refresh. Do it again. Okay, there's two animatings that happen at the end of the first animating. Yep, push everything is false. And why? So again, push happening comes from there. So then let's look at these. Well, let's look at them as they are. Because what does the other push happening happens when the event happens, which it won't be yet. So yeah, the issue is going to be that these aren't set. Animating, where's the previous animating? There, at the end of it. Push happening false. Oh, wait, I'm only logging that if, yeah, in that state, whoops. So I kind of want else console log that. Okay. The first batch of animating happens here. Then there is a null, push happening false. Okay. And so the right push timestamp only comes back after that frame. Yet, the physics has run. I'm holding right. But when's the velocity change in the physics? When's the velocity change in the physics? Is my velocity 0 at this point? Yes, it will be because I'm colliding. When does the actual like movement velocity get applied? Up here, right? Yeah, immediately. Okay. So in that frame, I expect that I am moving. Oh, sorry, that I have velocity. And then we do the collision based on projected position. Yeah, I don't see why it'd be any different than the next frames. I guess I should find out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pass in like an extra thing to the physics, which is going to be how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? It's fine. I can just log every turn. It's fine. And remind me again, when do I actually set all that stuff? It's down here. Right, push start, timestamp. That's the only place that shows up in this file. So after all this, let me log console. So right push start timestamp. Game state. Yes, okay. I do this. Find the first batch of animating. There it is. Animating, null. So we don't even see right push. Wait, what? The frame starts. No. Yeah, we don't. What? The physics doesn't even run. Okay, why is the physics not running? I don't think the physics can exit early, can it? Oh, it can. No, it can't. No, physics doesn't exit early. So, physics isn't even running. Is there a next frame event? No. Let's do this so I know what I'm seeing. Push push. Okay. Find the first animating. There's a next frame event. And again. Why is there an again? Oh, of course there is. Because there's an again to check if the things should fall. Ooh, okay. Nothing does fall, but during that time the physics don't run, so it doesn't know I'm still pushing on the things. Ah. Got it. Got it. So I push the block, it causes an again event to happen. During that again event, it doesn't run the physics, so it doesn't know I'm pushing the block. And so it flickers me to a standing position for a moment. Ooh, what's a good way to fix that? Well, because it's not running the physics, I don't want to go... Yeah, my issue is that I'm set, like, push happening is here rather than just, like, part of the state. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to change. This, not push happening, is going to be part of the state. I think that makes sense. Physics, push happening doesn't exist here, does it? No. Does it just exist here? So game state push happening. If game state push happening, oh, Gatsby state push happening. Oh, there's quite a few places it shows up. Okay, and so when should this get set to false? Because that's currently never happening. Except at the start. Basically here, right? If the physics runs... I've definitely messed this up, haven't I? Have I? It still flickers. Why does it? Because the same thing's still true. This happens, update physics happens, there's no event. No, so it shouldn't get set to false. Okay, let's find out. Refresh. Go ahead, push. Find the first push. There it is, the end of the first push. Next frame is again. Null. What is that I'm logging? This thing down here, right? So that must have happened. Why did that happen? Because there's an event. Yeah, there's another push event, of course. Okay, so that's specifically what I don't want to happen. Just recreated the same issue. So when do I want push happening to get set back to false? When there's no event at all. But not just when there's no events. If this is, ooh, no, hold on. There's no event, and this isn't true. or something. Wait, what happens in this case? Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, basically I'm permanently pushing at that point. That looks very silly when you're not actually pushing against something. Okay, so I'm permanently pushing at that point. That's not good. Only when these are null, but these are ending up null, aren't they? But why was that? Oh gosh, I'm getting all wrapped up in this. Physics, but yeah, it's because physics was running, or physics wasn't running, because there was the next frame event. Yes. And because of that, it was going in here, and it was doing push happening false. Do I even need this? What does that do? Nothing? Wait, apparently getting rid of that fixes it. What? Why does that fix it? Oh, wait, no, we still have problems, because like after the push, I've still got this problem. But then can I just do, okay, if I just do this, I'm basically guessing at this point because I'm getting very wrapped up in like not understanding this. Okay, so push, walk around, we're not pushing. Push, well the flicker still happens. Deary me. Right, yeah, because those were both null, weren't they? I'm logging them here. Yeah. So, push, push, go to the first of those animating blocks. There it is. Next frame again, null, null, push happening false. Of course, because it's null, null. And why is that? Because physics isn't running. Should I just assume if again's happening that there was a push? No, yes, I could do. It would probably be fine. No, it won't be fine. It won't be fine. If again's happening... So the again happens, physics doesn't run. For a moment it's like, there's no pushing happening. Is there a good reason to not run physics? Not really, it's not like anything would be falling, the player would be where they are. Maybe I just always run physics. It would not do anything, but... So wait, right now I have the bug where I'm still pushing, right? No, I don't. Oh yeah, because of this. Okay. I just want to say pushing is happening if I guess if pushing was happening and it's an again. If event type again and but it's false at this point. Why is it false at this point? It's not currently. What's wrong with that then? There's nothing there, but then we've got that problem where we're stuck doing the thing. So I want to say, if we're not pushing, then push happening should be set to false. So then why am I doing this at all? Because it's going to overwrite that. Do I need to set it to null? No, I don't want to set it to null. Or maybe I do want to set it to null. Maybe, okay, maybe that's what we do. Game state, push happening, it's going to be null. You're going to set that to true, but if it's still null, then we do this. It's still null, then we do this. I think we're still going to be stuck pushing. No, we're not. Has that fixed everything? That's fixed everything. What about when I'm pushing against a wall? No, it hasn't fixed everything. No. And yeah, there's something happening there, right? Oh, that's because the... Okay. So when things are falling, it changes me back to not pushing. Which maybe shouldn't happen. I think I just implemented that, didn't I? When did I do that? Why did I do that? So if we're falling, I do that. Oh, that's to get rid of that thing. Oh dear. I mean, I could set... Ooh. Is it, what was it called? Player pushing? Push happening. Because we can assume that things are falling because I pushed something, yeah. Oh, I'm just introducing more issues with every single thing I do here. Oh, well, it'd help if I spell it happening, right? Then I'm just... Why am I just walking at that point? So this is in rules. So this is when this happens. Some falling happens. Yeah, and the event type is again. So wait, so that's saying set to push. That's again set to that anyway. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. So that's no longer necessary to be that. Let's change it back then. Let happening equals push happening equals null. Should I do this? Should I have done that? Let's do it from scratch. Do it from scratch. Where's the issue? Index. Push happening. Does not exist. There. No, somewhere else. Push happening is not defined. Wait, is that? Oh, that needs to be outside. Okay. Okay. So what's the issue in that case? If I push on this wall, what happens? We flicker. It'll be any time the event's happening. And that's why I had this here, which was if this. Yep, that's why I had that there. So maybe I just need both. If it's that or it's again. So that's fine. That's fine. Ish. Something weird happens. I mean, at least it's not flickering. Or is it? It's doing something. Now, while the falling's happening, I just want... it to look like they're still pushing, I think. Okay, and how do I know falling's happening? Based on the thing that I just removed. So maybe I do go back to that being a thing. Yes, okay, we're going back to that being properties. Game states. But then I'm going to have to set it to false somewhere. Where's that going to be? Well, it's happening here, so... Maybe this is fine. Maybe. Rules. So falling is happening. Push happening is true. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Why not? I'm still walking, but I'm not. So the falling is happening. Oh, but only on that one turn, of course. That's not when falling is happening. I mean, for now, I can basically say if there are animations, then... Why does that still not work? There are animations happening. Oh no, but that's only when they get set. That's not the place where I want it. It's basically if blah. Still doesn't work. How can that be the case? Animating is happening. They're falling. Why are you not pushing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So during that push, well, no. While they're falling, things happen, which are just confusing. There is an active transaction. It's currently happening. So why on earth does this not work? Okay. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna scroll up. Wait, does it still say it's animating? No. Okay. So for a while it's animating. Then a next frame again happens, yes. and it's animating. During that entire time, game state push happening should be true because animating is logging. Game state push happening, push happening. Ah, because this doesn't happen in that case. Okay, got it. Understood. Okay. Right. Right. So in theory, I could just do this. If I'm saying that any animation has type push, push. Therefore I don't need that anymore. I think this doesn't work. Am I still flickering? No? Ah, did not mean to do that. That flickering that happens there is, I can't tell if there's like, is it just going back to the normal sprite? Or is it, is there a weird like intermediate frame that's wrong? Whew. And why is it going back to the normal sprite? Because it's gonna say type push. Like no matter what happens, the first animation in here is gonna say type push. Rather than just here. Definitely getting to the point of this project where the code's so complicated I don't understand what's happening anymore. And so messy. While it's falling, why is this? Okay, let's look at the logs. It's falling, okay. So there's a bunch of normal stuff at the start. Then, where's the, have I removed the log that said it was animating? Oops. Let's not remove everything. Okay, hold on. In this case, there's the animating period, and then there's the animating period. Sure, this doesn't happen because it's animating, so it's not even calling this function. However, the transaction should have the animation saying push. It does. Although is this, hold on. Yeah, that's right. that's right. While I'm pushing, it does stay at that, but not otherwise. Animations 0 type push. Yep, it's push. I mean, let's log blah. No, let's not do that. Push, the things fall. So the push happens here. When does the next frame again happen? There. So you're saying here it doesn't say type. It doesn't say type. Why? It's the active transaction. The active transaction is just pushed onto this queue. That comes from animations, which comes from apply rules, which is here. Animations. The first thing in animations always have to type push. Yet apparently it does not. Do I overwrite it somewhere? No. I mean, the only other place I even set type is here. Wait, had I just not saved that file? Is it a classic I did not save the file problem? Wait, what? Okay. Push. Oh, I think it was just this. I hadn't saved the file. Okay, here it's happening. It again happens. Type push. Does this look good in like every case I want it to look good? Okay, I'm pushing. Yeah, there was no flicker there, I don't think, was there? No flicker. Okay. So while things fall, you continue pushing. That's okay, I guess. I mean, even better would be if it responded to the fact that I'm still holding down right. Whoa. I could make it do that. This is such a mess now. Do I even need this anymore? Maybe? It's only relevant when that's not happening. Oh dear. This is end up a big mess. I don't need to pass that in anymore. Which is kind of how I thought that needed to be anyway. Push happening, not a thing. Yep, you're right, it's not. So while the animation is happening, which is this one, I'm setting push happening goes through there. But that is irrelevant, that literally does nothing. So let's bring this out. In fact, let's get rid of all this. Yeah, okay, everything's still exactly the same. Okay. While that's happening, I actually want the decision about whether to show the pushing animation to depend on whether I'm holding right. Really? Is that what I'm doing? Guess so. We'll just do it in a horrible way. We'll do it in a horrible way where, however, only while it's a falling animation, not the other kind of animation. It'll look good if I do this. What's the easiest way for me to tell that this is a folding animation? By checking. Not easily. Down here we return the falls. Basically, if there's some gravity in there. And how is that determined? Whether there's... Yeah, I can't really tell. What, and then I want to override. Override the animation if I'm not holding down the key anymore. I guess so. But yeah, I can't very easily tell that it is a falling animation that's happening. I could just like, this is the hackiest thing I've done yet. But I could just say animations fall equals true. I created a new property on an array. I feel disgusting. So if active transaction full override push animation, this is absolutely disgusting. If it's full and oh dear, I need to know what direction I was. Oh no, that's easy. Oh, that's not easy. Wait, what happens right now if I like press left while nothing because the physics don't run? Yeah, okay. So because the physics haven't run, I can just check the current direction. Yes, okay. Okay, so override push animation. I don't even need to check that, do I? Oh, I do. So we'll override the push animation if so I know whether I'm pushing right, don't I, in here? Everything's ended up such a mess. When do I get the input handler skip frame? Oh, I don't. I do it in the physics, but it's fine. I can basically just do the same thing. Horizontal movement. This is horrible. This is so horrible. But it's going to make it feel better, so it's fine. So horizontal movement is that. And we'll override the animation if the game state player facing equals right and input handler, sorry, horizontal movement equals moving right, in which case can't I just say that these two things equal each other? If these two things equal each other, then if they equal each other, if they don't equal each other, we override the thing. That's what I want. And then I'm going to pass that in there. Sure I am. Sure. Oh, wrong place. Here. And then that has to get passed to the thing that determines which sprite to show. So if this is true, we go back to a standing animation. Okay. I feel like I've got to have done this wrong. I have. Okay, why? Let's figure that out. At least it's not doing anything weird. Do I still have my frame lines in? I do. Where's that next frame event? It's there. Let's get rid of that and let's do that. Okay, so it's not logging that. It'll only do it while the fall is happening. Okay. Oh wait. Did I just not save something again? I think I just didn't save something again. Okay. Yeah, okay, that is working. But now there's a flicker at the end of it. Of course there is. It's almost like what I actually want to do is run the bit of the physics that does the like left-right pushing, but not everything else. Like that's not actually part of the physics. Okay. Override push animation. I mean, I could also, like, another thing I could do is say, what? I'm not holding onto the thing, so why would I ever want it to show? Well, because I do want it to do that if I'm... Oh, gosh. So that's good, except the flicker at the end. That's because, as far as the physics is concerned, I am still pushing to the right for whatever reason. Is that not just because... No. Remind me again what happens if that's just false. Something weird just happened. Oh no, that was the flicker. Okay. Oh, wait, is that what that causes? I don't know what any of my code does anymore. I'm just hoping I'll get this working and not have to think about it ever again. Okay, that all looks good. So the issue is just that flicker. Let's just like patch that out and then never think about it again. What's that caused by? It's caused by the fact that when the fall animation finishes, you think I'm still pushing to the right for some reason, which is that I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to find out, aren't I? Oh, because an again happens. Another again happens, right? No, again doesn't happen in that case. Not after a fall. What does this even do? I don't remember. Does it do anything? Yeah, okay, it does. When static. Yeah, okay, okay. Yep, that flicker, that flicker. So I assume when that flicker happens, there's no animation at that point, because yeah, they've both finished. They're both finished, so there's no animation. What we're going to say is if there's no animation, and there's no... if there's no animation at all, this is so bad. If there's no animation at all, so just let's call this blur again. Active transaction equals blur, all that. So if not blur, or if blur equals null, and horizontal movement equals null, we're also going to override. This feels so bad. Hey, it works. Yep, it certainly does work. Okay, the other thing I'm thinking about is whether the next push should like require less of a hold, rather than each one requiring that amount of time. And should it just keep pushing without any weight at all? I'm not so certain about that. Hold on, if I let go during that, something weird happened there? No? No, it's fine. But while the fall happens, I can stop. Yeah, okay, that feels good. Oh, what happened then? Oh no! Okay, hold on. If... Let's call that transaction, active transaction, call this transaction. Okay. Yeah, blot is isn't defined, extra transaction. So that happens because the direction I'm pressing is not the direction of the facing. Okay, so only override if horizontal movement does not equal that again. Yeah. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay, that feels alright. It's awful code. It's awful, awful, awful code. But we're going to move on with our lives. Okay. I'm going to commit that awful, awful code. What did I even do? Fix some horrible animation problems with horrible code. Great. Okay, the animation's feeling pretty good. So there was my question of, do I want that to wait that amount of time? I still feel like it makes sense for it to wait a little. Like, I guess in theory, like, I've already been holding it that amount of time. So maybe it actually makes more sense in this case because, like, I'm pushing on those blocks for a certain amount of time, like, pushing on those blocks as they're all stacked against each other for a duration of time in order to be able to push them. But here it's weird because they're falling. I've been pushing on that block for ages and it hasn't moved. So almost like feels like after a fall, the duration required there should be less. Yeah, I could make that happen. So if a fall happens, then the duration required is maybe 0. Because I will have been pushing for at least that amount of time. That's the, oh no, that's not the shortest amount of time. Yeah, I think the thing that's especially weird there with that push is that I'm waiting for those other 2 blocks to fall really far down. But yeah, I could see it being if a fall has just happened and I haven't and we're going straight into a push. I think I can make this happen. So I have a way of finding out if a fall happened, right? Yeah, it's like down here, it's horrible. So a fall is happening. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to have a thing in game state, which is like, it's going to be hacky, shorten push time, false. And then here I'm going to say shorten push time, true. But it's going to get set back to false if pushing isn't happening. Or maybe just if I'm not moving. If Horizontal movement does not equal null. Okay, state short push time is false. This feels wrong. Obviously it's not actually going to do anything yet. So I guess what I'm saying there is in physics then, where does that happen? Push here. Push hold time seconds. Game state shorten push time. 0. That did nothing. So it must be getting set to false? That is what I called it, right? I'm not messing up the name. Short push time. Short push time. So fall is happening. I guess I should just log shorten push time. Where? Here? It's currently false. It's still false. Okay, it's never. Oh, it is eventually getting set to true. Then what? Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry, because while the falling's happening, that's not even running. Sure. But afterwards. No, okay, so it's interesting that it's not true there. Okay, there's a time when it stops for a moment. So this must be happening? Wow. Oh yeah, that's happening a lot. Okay, maybe that was the wrong thing to do then. Why is that? Surely that should stay. That should still have stuff on it. Oh wait, have I done this the wrong way around? Horizontal movement has something in it. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. I think that was better? Yes, that was better. Okay. Okay. I think that's right. I think. It's such a mess. It is such a mess. It's interesting that that doesn't push. I just walk through. Obviously that'll never happen, but it's still interesting. Like, I'm underneath that box. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yeah, I get pushed to the right because of the physics. Got it, that's why it doesn't push. Oh, so if I push left. What? So here, so I haven't pressed any left or right. If I step to the left, I'm like coming out from behind that. If I'm here and I step to the right, I'm coming out from behind that. I'm in both places at once. Sure, I'm just not gonna question it. It's never gonna be a thing. Okay. So let's do a more complicated version of that. Let's change the level layout. Let's get rid of you. And then get rid of that. Okay. Push, push, push. Okay. Oh, it's interesting that one. Oh, I don't want there to be a pushing thing. Oh no. Oh no. Like the pushing animation there is wrong because there's nothing left to push afterwards. No. Okay. Okay. So I only want it to continue doing the pushing animation if there's actually something to push against. If there's going to be something? Oh no. Okay, I'm fixing that later. It's not that important. Just looks a bit silly when the thing's folding, but whatever. Push. Push, push. So what's happening there? So it never gets a chance to... Because I'm only setting the thing back to false after... Oh no. Ah, so if another push happens, set it back to false as well. Maybe. Maybe. That actually might be fine. That seems fine. No, that does not seem fine. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, that's not fine. Right, because that, yeah. No, what? Okay. Okay, if it's just a push, this is not the nicest way to do this, but I'm just checking if it works. And then I'll leave it like this, because I don't have time to clean it up. There we go, that's it, that's what I want. Okay. There are more again events happening than I expected. Okay, that works. That works. Those animations look decent, except for the fact my face is pressing against something that isn't there, but oh well. Oh well. Cool. Undo, 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 look at that, undo, undo, there we go, perfect. Around here, wait, what's happening there? Oh, I guess it was just going to that animation, yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't immediately change to the, I'm overthinking it now, aren't I? It's fine. Or maybe it just shouldn't count as a push if it's not a pushable thing. No, it should. Like, you should be able to push against the wall. Undo, 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 undo. Perfect. But I could see the argument for like not seeing that flicker happen there. So it's like I need to be against the wall for slightly longer before it's going to show the thing. So it's not just are we pushing, it's are we pushing and a tiny fraction of time has happened. Which is doable. It's basically, if that's not null and whatever, or that's not null and whatever. Let's break this up a little bit. I'll put at the end. Okay. Sure. Unnecessary amount of brackets here, but whatever. So that and timestamp minus that is greater than, let's say, 100 milliseconds. Timestamp minus that greater than 100 milliseconds. So now, well, let's make it a second just to test. So if I press my face against the wall, it will only if it actually do the thing a second into it. Oh. Oh no. No. Wait, what's wrong with that? Apparently lots of things are wrong with that. Is it even worth fixing this? Is it even worth fixing this? Hello, young game dev. I'm good. How are you? Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Just dealing with very, very horrible code right now. It's my own horrible code, so there's only me to blame. So why is that not equivalent? That's not equivalent because I don't want to set it to false in all of those cases, I think is the thing. So right now I'm saying if a push is happening, the push is happening, right? But I actually want to say if a So wait, why is it an issue if I do what I just did? Why is the code that I just did not good? It's like, if that's happening, a push is happening. Or if that's happening, a push is happening. Maybe it's not worth fixing. Maybe it's something I do later. Yeah, bugs making us go crazy is just a normal part of game dev, or of programming in general. The thing I'm trying to stop is that when I walk through here and I jump up here, I often get like a flickering animation of me like pushing into this wall. I was thinking, oh, what I'll do is I'll make it so that that sprite only starts like 100 milliseconds after pressing into the wall, but for some reason that's causing me trouble, and it's because I've made a huge mess of the code that decides if it should show me pushing or not. I think it is annoying though. It's super annoying. It like adds flickering where I don't want it. So push happening gets set to null here. So it gets set to true in this place if an actual push event's happening, which it does, but not then. Okay, so then it gets to here, it's going, okay, so it's still null. So we want to decide, are we pushing? And so my decision for are we pushing or not was what I thought made sense, which is there was a time that we started to doing a left push, and the time between then and now is more than 1,000 milliseconds. So let me, okay, so here, if I do game state push happening, like maybe something else is overriding that somewhere. So it's currently false, still false, it's just continuously false. That's weird. Then I guess what's happening is that this is not what I think it is. Yeah. Ah. Why is that resetting? Interesting. Does that happen normally? So without this code in there, oh, I should have copied that. Without this code in there, without those changes, push. Yeah, that constantly resets. Probably every time a push event happens. And what's the... Oh yeah, every time a push event happens, that happens. Okay, and then the timer starts again. Ugh. Do I need that? Just remove lines of code until things work? Because that does the right thing. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, because I removed the thing. I have to do it again. But does that cause other issues? Oh, yep, that massively causes other issues. Just fly through here. Yep, okay. Don't remove those lines of code. I don't know why, just don't remove them. Wait, no, that's not the issue? Where has this come from? What? What else do they change? Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, that's not been an issue for a while, right? Hold on, so if I git add git stash. Okay, this is my previous state. Push on here. No, it's not an issue then. Okay, so git stash pop. What have I done? I've added the shortened pushing time stuff. And that's pretty much all I've done? Oh, does a fall happen? No. Then it does. Huh. I can zoom through the boxes. I'm logging here, but that's not relevant. Oh gosh, I've made it such a mess. Why do I fly through? And when does it happen? At the end of the... yeah, the end of that. Why do I fly through? Oh, no, okay, no, that's normal. That is to be expected. Oh, right, it's because of the level layout. Yeah, okay. I know what's happening. So the block's falling on me and I zoom out the other side. That's to be expected. All right, so that's not a new bug. At this point, my issue is that timer restarts. Yeah, okay. Now, that timer restarts because of the thing that I just removed. And I was like, actually, no, I can't remove that. So that's a problem. That is a problem. And why couldn't I remove that? Then things just went terribly wrong. Or did they not? Well, then that starts happening where I can just like push. Yeah, okay. Right. Because I do want to clear that after a push. Yeah, of course I do. But only a real push. Only a real push. So maybe I detect that, whether a real push has happened. Because I can detect that. Okay, that's what I do. So if a real push has happened, which is like here, it's like if that, this is getting so messy, if that and animations, no, hold on. Yes. Yes, yes, and there are animations. Then clear these two things. This feels like I'm definitely making this worse and worse. Okay, that works. That's not resetting that number, although the number's not going up anymore. Where am I doing that log? Console.log. Here. So that is no longer null. So it must be getting set there. Sure, because that's not true, is it? Oh, it is. No. That's fine. It's not fine. Okay, then I get the flickering back, so don't do that. What bugs are you fixing, young game dev? What's happening? You have bugs with a circle ring. Interesting. So what's happening right now? So I'm pushing on this wall and then suddenly it stops because this is happening. Because pushes keep happening. Yep. But they're not forever though, right? Yeah, not forever. So like next time around, game push happening equals null. So then why am I still not seeing this? This must be happening every time? How does that make sense? Okay, that's true. All the time. Even though this... Oh, because this code's... No, that code always runs. Push happening is null. So this is happening all the time. But it's not like there's events there are events constantly happening. That's why we have to set... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's basically the reason we have to do that. Otherwise, it's just going to be constantly pushing. Got it. Just got to remember how all my code works. I guess it would help me. I would understand your bug more if I understood your game more. It's a weird mechanic. The bugs are related to the work between two mechanics, the ring and the producer. Okay. Just don't combine mechanics, just have them complete. No, I don't mean it. Okay, so there's a reason I reset the timer. Of course there is. However, I would like to... I mean, I could have a separate timer, which is like... It's not, it's like the... Oh, that sounds like a mistake, doesn't it? Definitely sounds like a mistake. It's hard to explain mechanics with just the name of the mechanic. It's hard to explain mechanics even with a description of mechanics. Probably be easier if I saw it and played it. But for now, I'll focus on this. Okay, I understand the issue. Should I just have a second timer? It's super disgusting. Right, push, start, timestamp. But where are all the places it shows up? Here. So we have one that we just don't clear. When do I set it? There. Oh, this is nasty. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it left push. Actual start timestamp. Oh no. Right push, actual start timestamp. And then in the physics, I'm gonna set that at the same time as setting this. Actual start timestamp, but not clear it. So then, oh no, wrong place. So then I can use that as, oh gosh, this is disgusting, but okay, it should be fine. I think it should be fine. I don't need to clear it like anywhere because I'm never using it for anything else except the calculation that I'm going to do here, which is going to say, oh, remind me though, does this not, no, this happens right here. If I do this. Yeah, it's happening the whole time, okay. So once again, the thing that I wrote before, and that, or, and that thing, that other thing I'm doing. And that is going to be greater than 1,000. Greater than 1,000 is timestamp minus the actual timestamp. This code's just going to get worse and worse until I'm done with the game. So, oh no, this has broken it again. Why? Because that's going to keep resetting. Yes, that is going to keep resetting. Once again. Because that gets reset. Um, okay. So only set this if it's not set, and then unset it somewhere. Unset it where? Okay. This is so horrible. I'll never remember why I did any of this. I'll never remember why I did any of this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe I won't have to remember. So that's not quite it yet. Although that might do the thing I want it to do, which is... Oh. Sure. Okay, so set it to... Yeah, that's right. So set it to like 100 milliseconds instead. And then what should happen when I push is like 100 milliseconds in, except I'm not resetting it. So only on that first push. Yeah. Let's maybe set it to 200 milliseconds. What's my push time? It's like half a second, isn't it? Push holds 5 seconds. Okay, 300 milliseconds. So let's set it to 150. And then if I... I mean, I guess if like push happening isn't happening, push isn't happening, reset it. I feel so bad about all of this. Reset both of them to null. There's no way this is right. Push. Okay, it's flickering. Is that because of that? Apparently so. Oh. Wait, do I have to specifically do... Well, I could do it here, I guess. So, else if... It's not resetting still. This doesn't make any sense, does it? What am I doing? Okay, that doesn't work at all. I mean, I could just do it when I stop pressing stuff. That works. That works. What's that flickering that happens there? If I let go, a flickering happens. Of course it does. Because of the thing I just added. Yes. Yes. If I let go, the animation isn't happening. So in this place here, that's the same condition as that. Okay, push, let go, push, let go, push, push, let go, push. That's roughly okay. I'll have to do. Okay. I still have the shortened time if falling has happened. Yep. And then if I undo, all that stuff happens. Good. That will have to do. I'm sure there are no problems with this at all. So now I shouldn't see a flickering when I jump up here. I don't. Cool. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Okay. Are you working on your game right now, young game dev? You're not making a game for the Confounding Calendar, right? You're just working on your color links, whatever it was called. What am I doing? Well, I actually have no idea what I just did. Oh, it was fix flickering when jumping, when temporarily touching wall. Happy color links. Happy, yeah, because you make the faces happy. There's happy faces. And they're of different colors, and you're connecting them, hence links. Happy color links. I like how you use the name Young Game Dev. Like there aren't any other young game devs. Work on it and at the same time work on my puzzle engine. Ooh. Is Happy Color Links using the puzzle engine? Oh, that's interesting. Oh no. Oh no. I can keep the... Oh. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Let's make sure that's not an issue with that falling on my head. I'm pretty sure it's not. So... Push. Well, no, it didn't push. Wait. Oh, maybe it is an issue with that falling on my head. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So use Unity on top of it, building the engine. Nice. Is your hope that the puzzle engine will be used by other people, or is it for you to use on future games? And how does it work? Is it anything like puzzle scripts? Because I'm also making a puzzle tool thing. What was your GMTK game called? Curse of the Candle Maze. I remember that. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. I included it in one of the Thinky Games articles. I played that game. This is the one, right? This is cool. This is the one where yeah, like depending on how much light there was around you, your character would have different abilities or something like that. This is neat. Yeah, so I started making a tool made with Rust, which takes PuzzleScript as its input. So you give it PuzzleScript, and it runs the game in Rust, but like the idea is that eventually it'll run the game as a 3D game. So you just give it PuzzleScript. You don't have to write anything different, and then hold on. And then you get a 3D game out of it. I didn't get that far. Like, I'm still working on it. But on and off. Where would it have been? Like, the only thing I've shown really so far is that I got it rendering the game in 3D, but in 3D is like, it was this that I did. It's not actually rendering like 3D objects, but it is rendering in 3D space, and I can like spin around it and all that kind of stuff. So like my plan is to basically give a way of going from a PuzzleScript game. Basically, you would paste that in, you'd get a 3D game out of it, which by default wouldn't look exactly like you want, but you'd have a way to step towards like a fancier looking 3D game, kind of like a Monsters Expedition or something, with like actual 3D models and all that stuff. And actually, so I'm using this, like part of the reason I'm doing this game for Confounding Calendar is because I wanted to experiment with a combination of continuous motion interacting with a grid, because I think a lot of like fancy looking 3D PuzzleScript like games could do with having continuous motion as part of them. Like you could imagine this like in Bonfire Peaks, in the overworld at least, you can run like freely on the grid, or like mostly freely. I think it like snaps you or something. And so yeah, I wanted to experiment with doing that stuff. I also wanted to experiment with like building a animation system, and I'd say I've learned a bunch of the stuff, but I've ended up writing a really disgusting animation system. What you want to make something like PuzzleScript but not use 5x5 pixels, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people want to move away from. There are some PuzzleScript forks that let you use larger sprites, but still, that's, yeah. Lots of people trying to make the next PuzzleScript, which is good. Hopefully one of them will work out and people will use it and we can make fancier games. Okay. This is basically done. Did I commit? Did I have stuff that I need to commit? I just changed the level, didn't I? Yeah. Let's put a wall there. And they get crushed. Whoa, jump. Oh no, I wish I were back up there. Oh, I can press Z and I'll be back there. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's the one tiny thing that I don't like there, which is that. The fact that my face is flat against nothing, but I can fix that later. Okay, next. What is next? I guess that's like most of I got crushed. I guess that's most of the animation stuff done that I want to get done. I guess now I need to implement the rest of the mechanics. So the next mechanic is going to be oh, there's one other animation thing I was thinking of doing. Can I be bothered though? Hold on, so that code that I just did, push happening. It would be really nasty if I did it, but I could do it. It wouldn't be that nasty actually, would it? Because the renderer, so what I'm thinking is when I push on a wall, like it goes from like one sprite to the next and quite a jump. Like it feels like there should be a frame between that state and that state. I'm thinking, could I add that? So I probably could quite easily because I can just pass. I mean, game state's already getting passed to there. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So let's get GIMP open. Recent sprite sheet. So that's the pushing sprite. So I basically want the sprite before that. That is like, I guess like one further out. How should it look? Well, like I said, one further out. Let's just guess. Oh no, O-N. There we go. Like, I guess what would happen is the hair, because the hair like disappears, but there is hair there. No, that doesn't make sense. I guess the hair's going around to the side. I mean, that might work. That might work fairly well. Let's do that. So then what I'm saying is in here, what am I saying? In here, oh, I don't really want to do it in there, do I? It's basically push happening is false. Ugh. It's not that easy actually. Or is it? Actually, it kind of is. Yeah, push happening. No, push happening will be true because that will be greater than that. And I just want like a frame between then and some other time. Okay, that's fine. So I'm basically going to have this same code. Oh, actually, this whole same code in here. If we're pushing, then that's the Y offset. Kinda. If we're pushing, and there's this code again. Const basically I want to know half push. Half push, that's what we'll call it. So it'll be a half push if less than, let's say 225. I'll be halfway between when the push actually starts. So less than or equal. So then if there's a half push, then we actually return X, and then 8 times, where are we now? 0, 1, let's zoom out a bit. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15. Oh, not here. 8 times 15. Oh. Something's happening there. What's happening? Have I just put it in the wrong place? Did I not save? I must have saved. Or I didn't. That's clearly work. Oh yeah, I put it in the wrong place, that's why. Oops. Okay. Oh, I didn't save it. Hey, CPU Form. Yes, you're 10 minutes late. Oh. Is that transition visible? I guess so. That actually looks alright. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Take that, flip it over. No, what are you doing? Okay, no, why does it select more than I select? Select this. Yes. Transform, flip. And then just change the hair to like this. Oh. Like this? Oh. Using this program just makes me unhappy. Oh. And this. Okay. I think that might be right. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, wow, look at that animation. Whoa, as we push against the wall. And I'm going to push these boxes. Push, 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 get crushed. Push, push, push. So other than that weird bit where I'm pressing my face against nothing, that's cool. That probably is quite easy to fix, isn't it? Finally, November is being a good month at the end, is it? What was bad about November? November's always a good month. Just gonna pretend there's nothing bad happening in the world. Okay. Push, push. Okay, I think this is like basically done. Yeah, crushing doesn't crush right now. So I'm about to get into the spoilery part of making this game. like doing the actual mechanics, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like I should like not stream it, or maybe I should stream it. It'd be nice to stream it for the sake of like having the recording. I mean, I guess it's up to people if they want to stick around. Maybe more levels later. No, I'll just do the one level. It's only really an idea that has one level I could make out of it. There are definitely more complicated puzzles I could do, but I don't think the mechanic's worthy of more than one level. It's just the one will do. Don't remind me. Yep, it has been an awful lot of work. It's been a learning experience. That animation's so nice. Look at it as I walk up to the thing. Oh, it's so good. Look at the legs. As I move towards the thing. I've made it so it flickers when it opens because I removed the render from the resize thing. I no longer render at this point, and the reason I did that is because I have to pass all these extra things that I don't have at that point. So, like, I could in theory get them. It's just a lot of duplicated code. Who's going to resize the screen? Nobody. I might reuse the code. I'll reuse the ideas, at least, in some way. Okay, let's just do the one last thing that I need to do to make this animation feel good, which is override the push animation if there's no... if there's nothing in front of my face. Basically, if there's not going to be anything to push. I think that's probably the reasonable way to do it. There's not going to be anything to push, so why continue pushing? And I can tell that there's not going to be anything to push because I can just look at the game state and check if there's anything in that position. I say just. I don't think this is going to be true. There's going to be issues with this. But I've got like a bunch of reasons I override the push animation here. So this is definitely while there's a falling transaction. I override the push animation in that case. But then I'll have another case, which is if I love how I just started polluting my main loop now. It's just full of disgusting things that shouldn't be here, but they are here. And what are you going to do about it? Like, I guess this stuff should probably just be in the render function or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do post finishing this, is like look at look at something. Look at the code and figure out how I'd architect it better if I were doing it again. Okay, so if we're falling, if game state level data, do I have the player position here? Probably not, because like yeah, it's the main loop. Of course I don't. Do I in the render function? Player. Not really. No. It's fine, we'll get the player position. Player position. X is game state, player position, X floored. I could also be a lot clearer about when I'm switching between continuous positions and discrete positions. So that's the player position. If, oh gosh. So if we're still not overriding the push animation at this point, then those the two things equaled each other. Horizontal movement is either right or left. So I don't want player position. I want pushed position, which is going to be this plus, depending on the direction of horizontal movement, movement right is going to be 1 or 0. Sorry, or -1. So then if pushed position Y, pushed position X does not contain, so to contain is this, object types, box. If it does not contain a box, then we override push animation. There's no way this is going to be working. It crashes. Is it not called movement? Is it called motion or something? I probably just haven't imported it. I haven't imported it. Where does that come from? Input. Movement. Input movement. Wait. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Object types is also not defined. That's because I'm doing stuff in a file that I shouldn't be doing it in, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't question it. Just get the game working. There we go. That worked. Okay. So when I push this off here, it stops it. Oh, it still flickers. So many flickering issues. Right, because when the animation finishes, it still thinks I'm pushing against something. For whatever reason that I can't be bothered to figure out. And how have I dealt with that previously? Somehow. It was here, wasn't it, that I dealt with it? I think. If there's no animation and horizontal movement does not equal give state player facing. If there's no transaction, I mean, don't I just want this to always be true? If that space has nothing in it, then why am I ever pushing? This is one of those, feels like a bad idea because I'm just pulling my code apart without really understanding why, but... Oh, okay, well there's an issue. But then maybe if I do it while, if, only if, game state, push happening. Okay, so I've got a walking animation. Oh, now I can't push anymore. Oh yeah, okay. Because that's not right. It's object groups solid. Okay. Yeah, pushing. Push, 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 push. Oh no. I mean, maybe it should be in both. If not override push animation. Ah, this is just getting worse and worse. That's fine. Well, honestly, if things are fine, like other than that, ignore that issue, that major issue. This feels kind of fine, actually. Oh, well, there was an issue, but that I think is caused by it falling on top of me. Yeah, that's fine. So if I like press, let go, and then press again. That's fine. Ish. I mean, if I let go, it should cancel the shortened thing, shouldn't it? If I let go... Yeah, so I know what my fundamental issue is here, is that the time that I spend pushing before it actually makes a push happen should actually count while animation is happening, but I'm not running physics. I'm treating that as part of my physics. Yeah, okay, that's a good lesson learned. I think it's fine that if I let go of the keys, then I just get rid of that shortened thing. So where is that? Do I think I have that somewhere. Yeah, here. Oh no, I already get rid of it apparently. Maybe it gets added back in. Maybe this should be later. Maybe. Just doing random things. So that is shortened. I think I'm seeing a flickering now, aren't I? Oh no, only then. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No, that's not changing it. Okay. Right, because it's probably just getting set back to true. Yeah, of course it is, because of this. Maybe this should only do it if it's currently false. And that should come later. If game state shorten push time. Wait, what's the difference is that going to make? Well, yeah, if it's currently false, set it to true. If it's not, then it's already true. So that doesn't make any sense. It's not a major issue, I guess. Just feels weird. Guess you fixed the bug. Woohoo, well done. Wish I could do the same. I mean, I have done the same. I fixed a bunch of bugs. I just don't like the... I don't think I can't really deal with this. It's fine. So, okay, we'll do that. It's all good. It's all good. Push, push. I stop. Yeah, this is good enough. What did I just do? And once again, I don't really know because I'm in the depths of some horrible stuff. Oh, I guess I've implemented the... Yeah, I've implemented the half push animation. Add half push animation frame. Cool. Exactly. The last part of a game is just endless bugs. And you never ship it. Yeah, I need to decide what I'm doing because at this point... Oh wait, hold on. Did I just see a flickering? No? I swear I did. Oh, wait, why is that happening? Sometimes it's like transitioning straight to that. Is it from like if I like push on this enough? Yeah, oh no. If I push on this wall enough, then jump up, then the push suddenly happens up there. So there's another point where I need to like clear out that actual start time. When I jump, that's what I'm gonna do. If I jump, if I'm not on ground, I'm clearing that thing. Okay, where's that? Physics, on ground. Okay, and there's a place down here. If I'm not on ground, oh, hold on. Oh, okay, that feels wrong. That doesn't have the... That feels wrong, but whatever. So we're going to clear actual start timestamp, my favorite variable name in the whole of this game, and then right push actual start timestamp. We clear those if we are not on ground. So that shouldn't happen anymore. Hit the wall. Oh. Hit the wall, jump up. Hit the wall, jump. I'm now struggling to make the jump. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's right. Hit the wall. Hit the wall, jump. Yeah, okay. All good. That'll do, I think. Yeah, that works correctly still. That works correctly still. I get crushed. Or I don't get crushed. That works correctly. That works correctly. That's good. There's like a not great transition there. I think that's just a snapping though from like, sorry, like a... It's just a quick change from one sprite to another. Like there's no animation frame coming back out of a push. It's the same as if I were to let go. It's that same flicker there. Yeah. This'll do. Did you beat the Curse of the Candle Maze? I don't think I did beat it. I sort of remember the layout. You'd go up along the right hand side and then you'd come down and then you go left and then you go down along this like bit at the bottom that had like loads of candles in it or something. This is me very, very vaguely remembering what it was like. I remember getting to that bit and being like, oh gosh, this looks overwhelmingly difficult. Maybe it wasn't a piece of cake. No, I don't think I thought it was overwhelmingly difficult. I just didn't have the time at the time. Because I was only checking it out for the Thinky Games article. And all I was doing is checking, is this a Thinky game? And I was like, yeah, this is a Thinky game. And I played enough of it to know that. So, That's what I was doing, yeah. That's why I didn't play the whole thing. Okay, I'm happy with everything I've done here. Look at that. Oh, so it's funny if I turn around here, you just immediately push. It doesn't matter, does it? If I let go, it does a cool, look, this is a cool looking animation. It'd be like moving back and forth and pushing against each wall. I love the animations, they're so good. Ah. I mean, I could probably also clear these if when I change... When does the, it's like up here, isn't it? Player facing changes. So if game state player facing does not equal movement left, at this point, we're gonna do this. I'm doing so much, like just throwing code in to patch over issues right now, without really thinking that much about it. So does this fix that problem? No. In fact, it introduces new problems. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. Why does that happen? Yeah, I think I get why that happens. Sort of. This game is not using my tool at all, no. This is... I started writing this code. This code base is like completely fresh for writing this game. Which I'm doing for the Confounding Calendar, as it says in the stream title. But yeah, there's no engine, it's just JavaScript and HTML canvas. Doing everything from scratch, by some definition of scratch. Okay. The rest of the game mechanics. The rest of the game mechanics are going to be a lot simpler to implement. They don't have nearly as complicated rules going on. I don't think. I hope. But okay, I think I've got to decide, do I stream it or do I not stream it? Maybe I don't stream it. Or I don't did I just jump off? I swear I just jumped off like the air. Maybe not. I probably did that, like caught myself on that corner. Because you can sort of land on the corner without actually being, without your pixel being on the corner. Indeed. But I think having done this has taught me about some of the architecture that I'll use in the tool that I'm building. So yeah, I think what I might do now is, for the sake of keeping the Confounding Calendar entry a surprise for December, I think I might stop streaming. Because I'm going to be doing like the actual main mechanics. Because right now it's not clear what the puzzle would be, but the next stuff I do is going to be basically the entire puzzle. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to stop streaming. I might stream privately and then make them public afterwards, so that then there's like a record of the process. It's a not forget that it's being recorded. Okay, I think that's my plan. I am gonna stop streaming now. So, thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for supporting me up until this point. Now it's the last stretch. Get the, like, I've got the architecture in place. Get the mechanics in. There's only like one main mechanic that needs to go in. And then it's the level design, but I've kind of sort of already done that in puzzle script, so that should be fine. Yeah, all good. All right, so I guess next time you'll see this game will be hopefully in the Confounding Calendar, assuming I finish it and can submit it in time. All right, see ya, folks. See ya, young game dev. Bye bye.